If you love Publix's popcorn chicken, I'm gonna share with you a hack that sometimes I do to spice it up a little bit. So all you gotta do is buy your popcorn chicken at Publix. I like to have them. I chop up some red onion here, but you could use Vidalia onion or any kind of onion, some green onions, and I've got some fresh chopped garlic, and I'm using this Blue Hog kind of Asian barbecue sauce, but any kind of like a sweet barbecue Asian sauce is a good way to kind of breathe some new life into the popcorn chicken. So in your pan, get your heat on. It could be saute pan. You could use a non-stick pan for this. Start off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. And you can throw your onions in, saute your onions, then throw in your chicken, your garlic. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so basically, just get your pan hot. Let it stay on a medium-high heat with your olive oil before you throw your onions in. It should sizzle. I like to saute and cook with red onions, even though they're purple. I don't know why they call them red onion. Okay, so then a little fresh cracked pepper. I'm not going to add any salt. Well, you could add a pinch of salt. And just try to get some even coverage with those onions. What I typically like to do is when I saute is sometimes if I'm going to use some garlic, which I've got some fresh garlic here. See how I make a hole right there in the pan? I want to give about a teaspoon of freshly grated garlic a chance to saute. And garlic is funny, right? You don't want to overcook it. You can burn it, and if you burn your garlic, then you can taste it in the entire dish. So you want to saute it to the point to where it's a light golden right before it starts to turn brown, and at that point then you need to add in some kind of a wine or reducer to stop its cooking in its tracks. Alright, now at this point I've got my dried popcorn chicken cut in half, and I'm just placing that around the onions because I don't want to disturb the garlic as it continues to saute. And let this go for a little bit. It's such an easy dish to make, and it was really tasty. Then you get your sweet chili Thai sauce. It could be sweet chili barbecue sauce. I like the chili Thai kind of Asian flair to this dish. Give it a toss, and then do about 3-4 ounces of this sauce. And there's a lot of sugar in this stuff, so you don't want to overkill it. In fact, you could even add a splash of water if you wanted to. But cook that off a little bit, saute that a little bit, and then throw in your sliced green onions as a garnish, but also they provide some nice flavor to the dish. It's a good dish. I mean, you could even serve this with jasmine rice, make a bowl of rice and then add a little bit more sauce, but there you go.